Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Bar Run Farm and Forge. It is indeed 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on a Thursday evening. You are here with Troy and Eli. Both of us
are dangerous.
Yeah. This been 3 weeks since you've been back with us, hasn't it, buddy?
I think so. Seems about right.
Yeah. We're glad to be back. Last week, a lot of people were kind of fighting the weather situations, and we're not damaged, but we knew there was stuff all around us. So had tornado warnings and heavy thunderstorms and all kinds of fun stuff. So we just didn't do it last week. But glad to have you guys back. I know right now I'm just looking at Roger Caldwell and Jeff Killian. Hopefully Janice is doing pretty good from surgery, and Jeff says a little better every day. And then there's a Jeff Woodring right in behind. So good to have you guys in here.
Jeffs.
Yep. A couple weeks ago we had a trio of Troys. It was pretty impressive.
Always one Eli. Nobody with me.
So there's Eric at Pumpkin Patch Forge. We don't have to do the Pumpkin Patch Forge and Ironworks. Pumpkin Patch Forge, so that's good. Yeah. But good to have everybody in here. We've got stuff going on. We've had kind of an interesting occurrence. Our good friend Dan Hendershot, who was part of the whole thing, we got started down Georgetown when I got going there. Became good friends with Dan, and Dan is making a move out to Reno, Nevada, and has said earlier that he put me in his will to get all the blacksmithing stuff in his shop. And he called me the other day and he said, remember how I said I was putting you in my will to get all my blacksmithing stuff? I said, yeah. He said, I'm revoking my will. Come get it now. So he's moving out with his daughter out in Reno. And I'm so happy for him. I'm going to miss him. He's a good friend, good guy. But in the process, we ended up with 3 trailer loads.
Yeah.
Yeah, we not full, but pretty doggone full.
Yeah.
The enclosed trailer 3 times of not just blacksmithing stuff, but almost primarily blacksmithing stuff.
Yep.
And we were excited, but then we got it all home. And okay, what are we gonna do with all this?
Yeah, go find spots for it.
So we're in the process of finding a location and a use for each and every one of those pieces. But it's kind of a blessing all at once, multiple blessings, because some of this stuff that we've gotten, we've been talking about having designated travel sets of stuff where when we go to demo somewhere, we don't have to pack a bunch of stuff up and go. It can be in the trailer or ready to go at most times. So, if we grab a few of our favorite hammers or something like that, we don't have to really do a whole lot to get ready to go. So that, I think, has allowed us to do that. We may have to make a few other tools, but it pretty much gives us a pretty good set of things to take with us when we go to a demo. The other side of that is it also allows us to help out down at the Ohio Valley Antique Machinery Show at the shop down there, because, again, we often pack a lot of tools and a lot of things to go down there. We don't have to do that now.
Yeah.
So they're going to have plenty of more. They'll have more, not plenty, but more of the regular everyday items that most people need in their blacksmith shop. It's going to be down there, so we don't have to pack a whole bunch of stuff. And if somebody else comes and wants to forge, there's tools available for them. So that shop is really becoming an enjoyment.
Yeah.
It's an enjoyable place to work. The guys are great. The shop is laid out much better than it has been. And
gotten better pretty much every year.
Yeah, it really has. Really has. So we're looking forward to that. That's in first week in August for that. Somebody was asking me today, you guys doing a lot of demos and shows and craft fairs and stuff like that? I'm like, literally no.
Yeah.
I did one demo about a month ago down in Ripley. But I said, we're basically turning down shows every weekend.
Yeah.
There are craft fairs and craft shows and things going on every weekend. And we just can't.
Yeah.
Just can't get to them. We could do it. We could do it every weekend. That's for daggone sure. But we're not doing it. We've got other things going on and other priorities in life. So here we are. But we're here with you. We're here with you. Anybody else coming in?
Doesn't look like it.
Doesn't look like it.
Crowd tonight.
I think everybody probably just spent all their time hanging out with Bill Corey and his son earlier today and his live stream and just can't take anymore. What?
Is that hail? Rain. Rain or hail? That's some thick rain if it's rain.
That's either big old fat rain or those are tiny little hailstones. Those are hailstones.
Are they?
Yeah, those were hailstones.
Really?
Yep.
See.
Yeah, it was a combination of hailstones and big old fat raindrops. I saw a few of them bounce. That was wild. Like out of nowhere. Yeah, Roger, life gets in the way. But it's not really in the way. I mean, we enjoy doing the demos, but you know, we've got things going on here, and that's what we're focused in on. You know, the other day we've got a place, the hen house. If you've been here before, you probably have seen the hen house over there, and we've had our hens in there for 5 years or something like that. And some kind of varmint has gotten in there and just torn everything up and from the floor up, gotten in where the chickens are, which kind of worries me. I was surprised that whatever's been in there hasn't really messed with the chickens
At all, yeah.
So it kind of tells me it's probably not a mink or a weasel.
Yeah.
Because they'd have killed it.
Yeah.
The chickens. It's probably too big for a rat.
Yeah.
And the holes aren't really
not groundhog holes.
Groundhog or, you know, possum or raccoon or anything like that. Again, a raccoon would probably kill them. And,
right.
You know, stuff like that. So I don't know. I don't know what this varmint is, but I mean, it's tearing up Jack in there. So
it did tear up a lot.
I said, phooey on that. We had Walker pavers down, and it was basically digging underneath those and making all those. You couldn't go in there. So I poured concrete in there, and it's one of those things where, yes, as a content creator, I could have very easily set up the camera, poured the concrete, done the commentary, all that kind of fun stuff, or I could have done a short on it, just put a time lapse, and I have more to pour, so I may just do that. I may just set it up like that. But again, when you're under a time frame and a time crunch, you know, I've worked to a certain length of time during the day. I've got other things going on. And Michelle's had recovery and surgeries, and now she's injured her foot, and Memo with health issues as well. So I just don't.
Chupacabra.
Yeah, it was probably Chupacabra. There you go. Yeah, and really the sky was maybe overcast, kind of.
Not even.
And just all of a sudden, and right here, not here, right here.
Yeah.
And then as soon as it was done here,
right
I look out here and it was doing it over there.
Yeah.
There's Rebecca Touched by Yarn. Hello, hello. So anyway, that's what's been going on here. Poured some concrete in there. I think the chickens they've been in the new chickens have been in the corn crib, as some of them have been in the past. So I just got to put a door on the end of it, and they're ready to move back in there, ready to be used again. Concrete's mostly cured enough. It's enough. It's enough to be used. So anywho, and people butt dialing me all the time. That's true. That's true. There are people who do that. Wink, wink. So yeah, I mean, basically that's ready to go back together. Then I'm going to pour an outside pad for a run, and then add another little kind of nesting area in case we need to separate some chickens. We've still got 2 of our original chickens. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes, but just kind of make the space better and more usable and cleaner, so to speak. So there you go. That's what's kind of been going on. We have not been in hay because of stuff like that. The moment we get 2 days or close to 2 days of right in the middle of those 2 days, there is a shower or an absolute deluge, and then
or tornadoes,
or a tornado or whatever. And literally, if you would have gone out and cut, that hay's ruined completely, and so you lose all of it.
Yep.
Especially with alfalfa, you can't do that. And we were doing wheat yesterday, and that, again, trying to chase rain and everything like that. So I didn't bale that wheat yesterday. We were going to go do another field that I kind of want to bale, and they were just about to pull the trigger, and then we looked up, and it started getting cloudy, dark again. Well, we didn't do that, so it may turn out to my advantage. We didn't go cut wheat today, because then I may have more straw to bale. So we shall see. And my tractor's not back yet. The hydraulic pump is on its way from Georgia. So that needs to be done. How many chickens do we have? We have 10 in the corn crib, and 2 of our original 10 still alive from about 6 years ago. And one of them lays eggs. I'm not sure which one does, but one of them lays an egg every once in a while. So, Ken Schwartz told me to tell you hi and sends his best. Hiring in October. Is that for me?
I assume.
Ken Schwartz.
Don't know.
I don't know. But hi, Ken. Thank you. And Kevin from Trail Dust. Kevin was in on Bill's live earlier, briefly, so he can do that in his retirement. We've got our ball peen hammer in the fire right now. I'm going to work on kind of fine-tuning the cheeks a little bit, and then we'll start working on the ball. So I think we should get fairly close to all of that ready to go this evening. Blacksmith at Colonial Williamsburg. Oh, yes. Now I know who that is. I know who that is. Ha! Well, hello, Ken. I know Ken's not watching, but thank you. Thank you. All right. So I'm going to kick that on. It's already pretty close. I was looking at it. I got one side. It's kind of got a little protrusion out of it, so I've got it in the fire. I'm going to put the drift in and concentrate on that one area, pull that one side of the cheeks out, go from there. Yes, cheek spreading.
Yep.
But it's great to have you guys in here. Great to have you in here, as always. Well, you can tell this one's had the heat and beeswax on it.
A little stiff?
It's stiff.
Huh.
So I've got it in there with one side down to kind of concentrate the heat on that side. So we shall see if that does the trick. Because it also kind of gives not the illusion, but the appearance that the eye is not straight too. So this will change that. Hopefully. Yeah, if you don't have to do that one or two more times, that'll kind of fix that. Go back in right there. Who dat?
Got a new subscriber. Travis Johnson subscribed. Doubt he's watching the channel, but also Amitabh Singh has subscribed.
I'm sure. Yeah. Heat and sweat will loosen it up a bit. True.
Got a Caleb Wooldridge.
Okay. Welcome in, all you people. If you're actually joining us or just
they're not watching. I think it's just subscribing.
I'm hoping. Trying to be hopeful.
Got Shelly Marana, Arizona subscribed. Sure. And that's about it.
Okay. Well, we were burying and burning a house today, and I looked at Brad, the guy I work with, and it's amazing to me that how quickly you can just get rid of a life.
Yeah.
Worth of, you know, there's this house that somebody spent time building, putting up there, and then there's this house that people lived in and had all their stuff in, and basically just left it all there, all of it, and then you just take it and dig a hole and throw it in there and burn it. It's gone. And it's just kind of a wow, a sobering thought, so to speak. That sure, at some point in time, somebody will probably dig a hole and bury this.
Yeah.
At some point, you know. Nothing lasts forever. There's Daniel Baca, D. Baca Maker. Is this the ball peen you're working on for Will? Yes, it is. Will at Athol Ironworks. Good dude. Good dude. Yeah, that ought to do it. Yeah, that's making a difference. Keep doing that. So anyway, hopefully everybody's doing good. And tell us what you're working on. Are those YouTube subscribers or Facebook?
Oh, yeah. Euler Lucio de Souza.
Sure it is.
I'm going to replay that.
I guess, are we getting to 10,000 tonight?
We got a bunch.
Are we
just blew up on subscribers.
Are we hitting 10K tonight?
I don't know about that, but we got quite a few subscribers coming in. What happened? Uh, 2000 White Rhino, Jacob Stonebreaker, Larissa Griffin Beckwith, B. Shammy, Big Chungus, Mitch James, William Gretton, S. Seb, Francesco, Travis Johnson. Oh, we're back to them.
Something going on.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, there's like 10 popped up right there.
Huh. Apparently hasn't refreshed on the number yet, so
I don't know.
That's crazy. wonder if
None of
somebody
them are,
has hit a reference button or something.
could be.
Okay.
Probably going to be going for a second. We're only on B Chamois. We got 5 more to go.
Okay. We're cool with that.
Yeah.
As long as they stick.
Yeah. Thanks to Big Chungus. Just subscribed.
Great to have if you happen to poke your nose in here. Thank you.
Mitch James. Welcome in.
I think Roger's got it.
What's that?
Our sponsor.
Oh, yeah.
Our endorsement.
Go ahead and throw our sponsor up.
Yeah, let's run that endorsement.
We don't want to say sponsor.
No, not a sponsor, just an endorsement.
Barr Run Forge. What a great name, great people, those guys. Troy and Eli, tremendous blacksmiths. Go visit their website, www.barrunforge.com. Frankly, I would buy something like a coffee scoop or their shirts. The most comfortable shirts on earth. Stupid, blessed, and iron sharpens iron. What great things to put on those shirts, and many other things they have on their website. Go check them out. I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
We're back, by the way. $14 new subscribers.
Okay. Kevin says, I must unsubscribe so you don't get big heads. Jeff Killian. Oh, shoot.
I don't know what it is, but we're going crazy.
Getting much closer. I think I'll do that one more time. Are we back?
Oh, yeah, we've been back.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, AI is helping us out. You're probably right, Jeff Killian. That's probably how it's working. No, none of that here.
Wouldn't even dream of it.
Well, I checked online on the studio.
Yeah.
It's 7323 the entire time.
Yeah.
So maybe that's just now catching up with us.
Could be. Big potatoes.
Anyway, what'd you say?
There were big potatoes out there.
Oh, yeah.
7K subscribers.
Yeah. Telling you.
Up
You're
next,
getting big for our britches, aren't we?
Uh-huh. You got it. You betcha.
You betcha. So I think what I'm going to do with the ball is I've got a swedge block here that I think I'll go ahead and put the drift in and put the round down in there and pound on the head. And then maybe do a little bit of hammer work, but it'll all be done with the drift. And then eventually I'll just have to take the grinder to it and make that shape. There's Bobby at Dogbone. Good to have everybody in here. How many we got tonight?
12.
12. Grand total.
Yeah.
Well, we got 12 of the right ones here.
Yep. Technically 11 because I'm watching on my phone.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Djembes are fun, aren't they?
Yeah.
What's the one we try to build a couple of? A cajon?
Cajones.
Yeah. Little box drum.
Yep.
Need to finish one up and take it to the church.
Well, there's partially one in there.
I saw that. It's like one that had, instead of a whole saw, it was multiple.
That was an attempt at my apartment.
Ah.
They just gave up.
You could be having a video go viral as we speak. Yeah, probably not. I don't know that we have any viral content.
My shed to house.
That's true. The first shed to house video is in the hundreds of thousands.
Well, I wouldn't say never because that axe that I bought from Walmart, that $50 axe, has 18,000 views. It's not necessarily.
And you haven't even swung it.
Yeah. Oh, which absolutely ticked people off.
Sure. Yeah, that's what I said, Daniel.
What I need to just start doing is ticking people off.
Well, I mean, you know, Eric and Monica, that's how they got theirs.
Yep.
All right, let's do this one more time. That looks. There you go, right there. There it goes, right there. All right, I can go with that. I can go with that. All right, so we're going to heat it up, put the drift in, and then start beating that into the swedge block. But I'm really going to try to just focus on the ball, so I'm not going to heat the rest of it up much. Gave me 2 likes. Yeah, that's usually about one more than we get at any given time. Yeah, southwest of me, rolling in. Make it quick.
That's fine. I think my favorite in all of that with the axe was everybody was like, not supposed to be sharp, because I pointed out the fact that it was, you know, it's technically considered a light felling axe.
Right.
And it's dull. It's like a flat, not even a start of it's a start of an edge, but it's flat ground. And I said in the video, I was like, we'll just have to sharpen it up a little bit. And they're like, oh, it's a felling axe, you're not supposed to sharpen it. Just the amount of insanity that people get so worked up about. I'm like, you still want some type of an edge. I don't care if it's a maul. You still put an edge on the end of it.
Yeah.
Now, whether you want a razor sharp edge or a dull edge is a difference. But just the amount of people that were like, you're doing it wrong.
But if I may,
I don't care.
Yeah.
It made us $4 for me doing
First of
that
all,
video.
And we've been to some lumberjack competitions.
Yeah.
I know some good lumberjacks. And if you go to a Buck and Ray Billy Smith, I think his axes have edges on them, and they're sharp. And I'm pretty confident that all those axes those guys use in the timber sports, they're sharp.
Pretty sharp.
Yeah, even a fro has an edge.
Right.
And it's just the splitting wedge is all it is. Fro.
Hey, whatever, Fro.
Yeah, let's get that hotter. A little hotter. But hey, it's interactions. It's interactions.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't know what we can get to. There's Mr. Robert Launis, 9350, a.k.a. The Treadle Shed, a.k.a. Iron House Tool.
Yeah.
He even has his own theme song.
Oh. I'm not that cool.
I don't have a theme song. Bobby and Pickles have a theme song.
Speaking of theme songs, we had the conversation the other day over Chinese food.
Oh, yes. We're about to... That can be our topic for today.
The question of the
while
day.
While nobody's watching me do this.
Yeah. We were discussing, because my dog tends to have some generic elevator music going on in the background of his head. The idea was, if there were kind of twofold. It was one, like, theme music, but also, like, just what's the background noise playing in your head?
Right. Yeah, if everybody would just kind of listen.
Whenever you zone out and there's music playing in the back of your head, what's playing?
Right. Or you're kind of in your happy place.
Yeah. Mine was September by Earth, Wind, and Fire. Just groovy, man. You just got a little head bob?
Yeah. I think mine might change.
Yeah.
Mine probably morphs. Anywhere from let the bodies hit the floor to...
What would be that song?
Yeah, I can imagine Rogers is thinking of one particular bluegrass song. That's Rogers.
Foggy Mountain Breakdown.
There you go, Foggy Mountain Breakdown.
I've noticed every time I've gone into southern part of Kentucky or into Tennessee, or anytime I've gone down south, I just have like this natural inclination to have some bluegrass or some banjo picking going on.
Yeah.
I was like, I think my ancestry is starting to flare
Ooze
up a little bit. Yeah.
Spirit in the sky, Bobby says. All right. What's some other ones coming up here?
Nothing. Roger just was mentioning if you're canoeing down a river and you hear banjo music, paddle faster.
Paddle faster.
Standing on the moon. Never went down to Georgia.
Yep, Blackberry Smoke. That's good. Good folk here. Good music. Never went down to Georgia. He says. Yeah. Nope. Queen of the Night by Mozart. All right. All right. Yeah, mine would change regularly. I'm just surprised that I even said that. Anywhere from like John Philip Sousa, Stars and Stripes Forever, to Let the Bodies Hit the Floor, to Beastie Boys, to just Intergalactic.
I think it's Sabotage.
Sabotage.
It's just ah.
Sabotage would be probably probably more common. Here Comes the Boom.
Yeah.
That one plays in my head a lot. Yeah, because this is crazy. Because I mean, this sounds like I'm just a very violent. Here Comes the Boom. Let the Bodies Hit the Floor. Sabotage. Doesn't sound like a very happy-go-lucky kind of guy.
Not quite. Bill Corey. That ought to be an interesting answer.
Yes.
Bill, what would be your music playing in the back of your head whenever you kind of just zone out?
But I think there's two things there. I think there's music that's playing in your head, and then there's music if you had a theme song walking along, or whatever it was you're doing.
Yeah,
what would that be? Because I remember there's an episode of Family Guy where there's a guy following him around with a tuba, with a sousaphone.
Easy.
I'm saying in that episode.
I know what I'm saying. Easy.
Electric Funeral. What is the music that plays when you guys are coming on live stream?
Oh, that
that
kind of grungy boom clap country rock.
Dry Bone Rattling, which we're actually doing this Sunday.
Yep.
That is kind of my. If I needed a groove, that would be mine. It's kind of a bluesy rock. Oh. I'm a cucumber. Sanford and Son theme song. Here you go.
Ready for Bill Corey's?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna play it too long so we don't get demonetized.
I Had the Tiger. There you go. It's a good walking song, right? Oh shoot! There you go. Gunsmoke theme. Now the other thing is, with that being said, you have your music in your head,
Yeah.
and you have what you think your theme song would be. What do other people imagine your song would be? Like we were thinking with Roger, it would be Foggy
Mountain Breakdown.
Foggy Mountain Breakdown.
You all right there, bud?
Yeah. I may have had a moment there for a second.
I would also think Roger, Foggy Mountain Breakdown, or
Yeah,
some good bluegrass.
that's a good question, man. I mean, you need a return on investment, right? Ooh, we need to fill the bucket up. The barrel's getting low. Barrel's getting real low.
Roger, I was just about to mention Rocky Top. I will give him credit. Luke Combs, we went to a Luke Combs concert in Tennessee at UT. And I'll tell us after he's done. Three hits. And when he was coming up on stage right before, he had a bunch of like stuff, related to Tennessee popping up. He had a real like, big bass sounding, slowed down version of Rocky Top that was kind of a hype video and everything. I was like, I'm not from Tennessee. I don't like Tennessee. I don't really dislike Tennessee. But I was like, that was a pretty cool intro. I'm not going to lie. Of course, every University of Tennessee fan went absolutely ballistic. I will say it was kind of cool because, he always has some, like, people from that state or people that were, big in that state come to a beer chug with him up on stage. And he had Peyton Manning up there, which Peyton Manning is, like, my hero for football. So
Okay.
I was pretty hyped.
Yeah. As long as it's not a pink elephant, right? Pink elephant's on parade.
That Rage Against the Machine.
What's that?
Rage Against the Machine.
Close.
They didn't know Rocky Top. You're not a bluegrass band if you don't know Rocky Top. Ugh, that hurts my heart. Unknown caller. Unknown
We
caller
practiced
rejected.
that just the other night.
What?
Rocky Top.
You practiced it?
Yeah.
With who?
Hillbillies.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but I don't really count that.
But we did have Tyler with us. So
Yeah.
it helped.
Wish he knew banjo. Be fun. Dang Yankees.
Get the hammer tongs out of it. All right, we're starting to get a shape there. Can't tell you exactly what shape, but it is a shape.
Did play Fox on the Run. That's redemptive. We'll give
What's
him
that?
Just talking to Roger.
And this mud flap. Oh boy.
Yeah, if you're gonna sit up there and claim you're a bluegrass band, you better know Rocky Top. You got to be able to play Man of Constant Sorrow.
Yeah.
Because everybody's gonna ask for Man of Constant Sorrow. Yeah. Fox on the Run is definitely up there.
Orange Blossom.
Orange Blossom. Foggy Mountain Breakdown, even though most people probably wouldn't know what it was called, that's like your quintessential bluegrass sound.
Yeah, Orange Blossom would be probably top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you haven't, speaking of H's for Haggard, if you haven't seen Merle Haggard do his impressions of all the different country singers,
Yeah.
you need to do that. The guy was incredible. What got me was how he would do with he would play the Johnny Cash, where he'd play about that much of the guitar. And Buck Owens.
Yeah.
His Buck Owens is pretty good. Marty Robbins. Ain't it right off.
Let's put that anywhere.
Kenny. Over there at Fired Up Forge.
What's he so fired up about?
I don't know. Can't beat Hee Haw, that's for sure. Can't beat Hee Haw. Got 7:20.
Yep.
Go too much longer. Mr. James Jones. You are not late, brother. Never late. Just on your time.
Hmm. Rogers, did you ever make it down to Rudy Fest?
Was that the one in Grayson?
Yeah. It kind of dissipated, and then the Poppy Mountain Bluegrass Festival in Moorhead took over. I always knew when that was coming around because they'd start parking old cars all over the place in Moorhead. And then there was this one random old car that was actually made out of an airplane with a giant sign for Poppy Mountain Bluegrass Festival right there on the side. And it was always parked at front of Walmart because the Walmart was up on a hill and it kind of overlooked everything in the town on that side of town. And you just look up and there'd be that plane car, just big advertisement for Poppy Mountain Bluegrass Festival. That's one you ought to make a trip over to Moorhead and hang out. That's a good time.
I think we're going to do about one, maybe two more heats. So, see something I need to do immediately.
If you are interested, mainly to Roger.
Now, hold on a minute. James says, are you guys still working on that hammer? Yes.
Yeah.
I know you may not have put the emphasis on still, James, but the answer is yes. You played with Roy Clark. You did the thing.
Yeah.
That
is Poppy Mountain Music Festival now. Is September 11th through the 19th on this year. Good time. Seen steel drivers there once or twice.
Here I am, like, I'm talking smack to James, you know.
Yeah.
From a distance. We'll do one more heat. Do up a little bit more shaping. And that will be about it for tonight.
I believe he's wore out.
Uh-huh.
I believe he's wore out.
Poor little fella.
Y'all tuckered out.
He's all tuckered out. Cool blue flame, yeah. Yep. Got a little bit of coke in there, and we've got some coal that we've used multiple times, so it's coked up and looking kind of nice.
James, we were talking about two different types of music. The music that's playing in your head whenever you kind of zone out, and then music that you would consider your theme music maybe while you're walking that either you would think is playing or somebody else would think of is playing. Bill Corey did 2 lives today.
I did too, huh?
Whoa.
Wow. With his son, no less. James, I said something similar this the other day. I said, it's been a long week today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got a thing at work. We'll look down if it's like 3:30 and we're like, man, another 6 hours left to go.
James, I'm thinking like something Metallica.
Yeah. Inner Sandman. Oh, Kyle Jones.
Mr. Kyle Jones, all the way up there in Maine.
Fine.
Already been in here longer than Barf was in. Not true. I was there a while, and I lingered for a bit. I was driving and watching, / listening.
Maybe in my younger days. What was that? I ain't as good as I once was.
Yeah, that whole part where I ain't as good as I once was, but I'm good once as I ever was. I'm past that part. I'm not even good once as I ever was. Righty.
Shut him down. Shut him down.
Shut him down. Let Public Enemy on it. Public Enemy. Okay, we'll brush that off a bit. Where we're at. Yep, there's the noise.
The thunder rolls. Great. My dog's going to be nervous.
Sleeping on your head.
And I won't get sleep tonight. I feel bad, but I have to kick him out. And the thunder rolls. Thunder rolls. Camp.
All right. Well, like I say, we'll do some final shape up, shape out, whatever. Little grind, little heat, little shape here and there, and then we'll have a ball peen hammer to send out. So probably next week we'll do the finish on it, and we got to touch mark it and put the handle on it. We may work on that next week. Putting the old handle on the ball peen hammer. We shall see. Feel like I did last time, so I don't put my hand down here.
The weather better there this week. It was until about 5 seconds ago.
Yeah.
We just had some crazy rain, and now we're hearing the rumbles of thunders. So
We had a 10-second hailstorm.
Yeah.
In 20-foot radius.
Right. That's what I was talking about. Some of our luck over the years. About the year that you were out planting the hill field.
Oh yeah.
And I'd called you and I said, "Hey, are you running right now?" You're like, "Yeah." I saw you peek up over the hill, and I saw mud start slinging, and I was like, "Well, dude, it's raining." And you're like, "Yeah, I know, I'm getting hit." And I look around me, and I'm like, "Wait, I'm dry." There was literally a cloud hanging over top of just that field, like literally 150 yards away from me. There's a storm that is just living over top of him, and he was like, "I'm gonna have to quit." Because he had started, everything was fine.
Yep.
5 minutes into it, he starts around the end. By the time he starts trying to come up the hill, the whole entire field was just might as well have been made out of grease.
Yep.
And he was slipping and sliding. He's like, "I gotta park it." He sat there for like half hour waiting for this rainstorm to go, and finally he was like, "Come pick me up," and we couldn't get planted.
And that was to finish up
Yeah,
the farm.
yeah,
Yeah. And like if you're in a drought situation ever, call me.
yeah.
I'll bring my hay mower.
Yep.
Guaranteed.
Find you a good spot of grass to start
Yep.
cutting, and it'll start raining.
It will rain. It will rain. I this year alone, with the promise of dry weather, I have been rained on while cutting hay. I have been rained on while tedding hay.
Yeah.
I have been rained on while raking hay, and I have been rained on while baling.
I also have been rained on while baling hay for him. Standing on the back of the wagon, literally just looked up, spit rain at me, and I was like, "Yep, this
He kind of looked up at me, and I'm like,
run it."
we can't leave it lay on the field.
Yep.
I would prefer it be windy. It's always windy here, so.
Yeah, that's true.
But all right, well, it's 7:33. I know this is a little early. We can a little bit of. They call me the rainmaker, right? We can chat a little bit more, but as far as the hammer goes, I'm done with that for tonight. I will show you kind of where we're at with two other projects. So this is the bronze dagger, and I'm pretty convinced that I'm going to do a stainless steel cross guard, kind of a wings on it there, two-piece, and riveted in there, and then probably a walnut handle, scales. And like I said, I still got to do the final grinding and shaping and everything. That's the dagger out of bronze. And then this little dude, I'm kind of enjoying. This is a little
Cheese knife.
what Eli is considering a cheese knife, and I think that's the way it's going to end up. And it is out of bronze as well, and we put walnut scales on it, and I think it's going to be pretty good. I think what we're going to do is make a toque, cheese toque, to go with it, and then that will go up on the old website. So there will be a bronze dagger with a stainless steel crossguard and a cheese set.
Yep.
And who knows, we may go ahead and do the charcuterie board that goes with it. So we shall see. Yeah, it will be for sale when done. It will be for sale. In fact, I think the dagger I had some interest on the dagger today. Somebody I made a Bowie for.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Skip Thompson. Said, "What you making?" And I said, "Well, I got a dagger." He said, "Horses are fed. 7 o'clock was already done. All right. Yes, sharp, pointy things, even here, even here. But it sounds like being in the army. So anyway, we still got things going on in here. It's not like just because we're not doing festivals and craft fairs and stuff like that we're not busy.
Yeah.
There's a couple signs that need to be done. A lot of tooling stuff. For example, in that stuff that we got from the gentleman, somewhere along the line, he bought a bunch of these belts for a belt sander, and he didn't realize those don't fit a 2x72. They do not fit a 2x72. But they are, I think this one here on the outside is a 24 grit.
Yeah.
Now, we don't have a grinder that will
Pretty sure
run.
it's a 3x80.
Yeah. We don't have a 3x80. However, no, I'm not a knife maker now. I just have made a few knives. No, stop. Kind of sharp pointing. Right, just kind of. Exactly. But I have a frame for a belt grinder from Uncle Buck, one of his old designs, and it was going to be our 2x72 build, and I never built that 2x72. So I think what we're going to do is build 3x80. So we got a hog.
Yeah. Might be an understatement.
and I got our buddy Pete has a mountain of motors over there that I think will do just fine. Here's what's also going to have to happen over in the fab shop. I need to install like 3, maybe 4 more 220 outlets over there.
Yeah.
Because we have the plasma cutter, we have the welder, we have the TIG welder, we have the mill, and have the lathe, which I have a new motor for the lathe. Now I need to get a leather belt laced up. If anybody's really good at that, let me know, because I need to figure out how to lace up a leather belt, flat belt. And then the lathe will be ready to roll, because the motor is great. It's fantastic. But I need to rewire for a bigger breaker on that, so I need to run new wire for that. But anyway, we need 2 more for plasma cutter and welder, and now it looks like maybe at least 1 more for a grinder.
Need a bigger shop.
Now we need to build a bigger shop. Just kidding, but not really. Yeah, these are hog mollies. These are something else. Now, and the good thing about it is, I know these are not common, but the folks over at Preferred Abrasives, they're in Troy, Ohio. Basically, you give them a dimension of something, they'll make it for you. Yeah, if you said, I want 3.5 by 76,
yeah,
they will make you 3.5 by 70. And you tell them the grit, and their stuff is pretty good. Pretty good. That was almost like an endorsement for Preferred Abrasives.
Well, they did give us a bunch of stuff for the gathering.
They did. If there is a group of individuals to refer and prefer, it would be Preferred Abrasives. So yeah, that's the plan. Gonna do that. The small hydraulic press, the big hydraulic press. Got to revamp the power hammer. Got to cut the striking anvil down. Got to make a stand for the Finger Smasher 3000. What else?
A lot.
Wedge stands, anvil
vise.
stands. I got a vise to fix this week. A leg vise to fix this week. Yeah, that's all just here in the shop, and then there's plenty more as well.
If anybody knows how to grow more arms,
yes, and
let us know.
Stretch time out a bit.
Yeah.
Time for a bigger shop. Yeah. There's John Burnell, just in time, old buddy.
We order get moving, because it sounds
yeah. We're going to shut her down, guys. We got a rumble outside, so we need to get out of here. And We will see you on the next one. If we can get through all the madness that's going on right now, we're going to come back with some content because I want to do that. I want to do that. We will see you on the next one, guys. Take care. God bless. Thank you so much. Y'all are the bee's knees, man. We love y'all.
God bless. And get out of here.
Bye.